the dive potential from Bigatron, you do wonder if they're gonna try and counter that dive with some kind of AoE peel, something like a Minotaur. It has been popular in the previous seasons, but we haven't seen it too much in Season 14.
Now, of course, going into DEVA United's pick, what will it be? I mean, they're lacking that mid lane, and as what Gani said, they want to opt for the Vexana. They got to watch out for the Valentina, because then the Valentina does have that extra bit of, you know, Eternal Guard to pick up for themselves. But for DEVA, they will pick the Cho again.
Whoa.
This time, it's going to be that that Roam Cho in the hands of Moeza. Now, Bigatron Alpha still yet to decide their XP and their marksman.
Alright, so the final pick for DEVA will be the mid lane. So they could be trying to adjust, right, and make sure that whatever Bigatron picks here, they want to adjust and get the right amount of crowd control, the right amount of wave clear as well. Try to balance it out. If they're really concerned about having enough AoE, the Aurora is still available. It's great because the passive also allows you to survive some kind of aggressive maneuver from Bigatron, which you can count to happen. With the two last picks for Bigatron here,
Maybe DPS, right?
Reporting for duty.
So I guess...
Okay. Export.
The X-Borg.
The Yuzong.
Yuzong. So Roger Gold.
Export jungle, that means for Bigatron Alpha. Oh, they pick up the Eve.
Hijume.
Eve, what do you think about this, Sarashi?
Evos.
there's potential. We talked about the chase game from Bigatron. The slows from Yves will be a bit pesky to deal with, but considering that there is a Yuzong that is immune to all that, there is an Arlet that can kind of force the engage, and a Yuzong as well, I feel like DEVA are gonna be forced to use this Yves to really try and kite back. And technically, if you build the Brute Force Breastplate, it kind of works out well here. Against all these fighters, I'm expecting Hijime to go in with a sprint maybe, but for DEVA, this is once again a more reactive type of draft. They're allowing Bigatron to get the control right here, and if that's the case, you can't help but be worried for them.
And now, of course, the draft index coming in from DEVA and Bigatron. Early to mid-game potential is much more in the hands of Bigatron Alpha, especially with that X-Borg in the jungle. We'll see how much of a damage can Super Can burn out. This time we go back to the Land of Dawn for game number 2. Will the gods fight back? Or will the red robots obliterate them right here, right now? It's Bigatron Alpha against DEVA United.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, Will Luke says, hey, Sorizo, don't worry, EXP lane's good. Now, or will Sorizo have a fighting chance here in game 2 as well? Land of Dawn, let's go.
A chance for Sorizo to make a statement on a Terizla, though. The matchup really doesn't favor him, so look at Mueza, gonna be aggressive, trying to punish Eman's aggression right there. You can see a different focus for both the teams. Bigatron seems still to be focusing on that mid lane. Considering they're up against a Yves, that's a good amount of wave clear coming in from Hijime. Emblem check by IndieHome though, showing that there are less tenacities. I think both teams want to look for something more. For DEVA in particular, the Wilderness Blessing on 2 heroes, they want to try and match the speed and tempo of Bigatron, and they do have some tools to try and punish, but with Super Kent being on the X-Borg here, going into Tank Emblem, it's going to be a bit more difficult for DEVA if they're going to rely on that neutral objective take. Because with the last Insanity, with the Black Dragon form from Super Luke, there's a chance that Bigatron can completely zone DEVA away before any kind of dance even begins.
A lot of control in the hands of Bigatron Alpha. Again, like how Arashi mentioned, and DEVA United, they're left with just a reactive play this time around. They do have the penalty zone to swing the tides around, and for Ray, the Spirit of Alpha can prove to be deadly, but I don't think they could be the ones always being trigger happy for DEVA United as Hijime will just rotate up top, trying to cover for Sorizo. But yeah, of course, down bottom, it's going to be a boring matchup for both of the players because, again, it's going to be 50-50, but Chorizo just going ham with the Terizla right here.
Committed the Petrify. Now real world manipulation will be popped. Oh, that's a good real world manipulation by Moreno. Now Luke survives with the dragon. Oh, Moreno picks up the double as Super Ken finds the turtle as well. That's a hat-trick for Bigatron if they want to go on towards one that canceled the way of Dragon. Finn says, hey, I am in MPL.
Denied, says Finn, immediately shutting down Moeza. That's final slash only for one member, and in the bot lane, Eman!
Oh, is this a solo? Is this a solo? No. Shaman forced to save Watt's life, but that means Eman has that better trade.
Crazy for Bigatron, making plays on both sides of the map. Sky Piercer, very early on for Eman. If he had it there in that engagement, he might have been able to really shut down Watt. Looking at the game fact by GoPay though.
Yeah, Eman surpassed CW's highest GPM in Season 13, achieving 1,142 GPM compared to CW's 1,079 GPM. That is going to be a fast farming Roger with that first item Sky Piercer. Do you like it, Arashi?
I think it's great considering the amount of burst damage available for Bigatron. They're not really gearing up for a long fight because they don't really have the same kind of spam ability. Oh, Supercan steals away that camp, I think. Spear of Alpha, though, as retaliation. Uh-oh.
Let's see. Oh, the damage will not be enough. Eman was there to cover. Now, real revelation stolen. The damage is there, and that will be enough to force Hijime to use that flicker. Now, on the bottom side of the map here. Oh, what? Supercan with the flanks. Hijime, true damage is there, and Supercan from the flanks claims the double.
DEVA United, the gods, they don't look godly this time. So vulnerable in the hands of such obliterative robots. How can something so artificial beat something so immortal?
Oh, that's a final slash, but then just to mix it up right there, helping for the clear to allow Eman to go back to base. In the turtle pit though, DEVA are trying to exert their divinity. Can he do it though?
Oh, Career of Alpha already used up now. Penalty zone as well. Super Luke now will use the Black Dragon form to somehow find more better positioning. But let's see here, the damage does not come through. Super Luke is still alive. Finn now jumps in with the final slash as well. Real world relation pops, but Moreno finds a Ray. Now, but to find the backside, airborne, Hijime falls as well. Now, Sorizo looking for an escape route, but the damage will come through. The mid side, it is actually Eman claiming a kill, so that mutes the kills all towards the red robots.
The new guy fights the X, looks at Chorizo's eyes, and says, I am the better guy for Bigatron Alpha. That is going to hurt. And Bigatron Alpha 11-0, it feels like it's a replay of game number 1.
This dragon is a problem, man. DEVA United, they're trying to find ways to get to the other heroes, the more vulnerable heroes, but Luke says no. Goes in with low HP, look at Ray though.
Oh, let's see, here's Career of Alpha defensively. Last Insanity will connect on towards Ray. The damage though will not be enough. Oh, 1 HP practically.
1 HP.
Ray will fall. Super Ken claims the jungler. Moreno finds the kill as well. Now on the bottom side of the map, it is actually Eman looking for a better timing here. Wow, quite vulnerable 3v1 under the turret immunity. Shaman Forge will not save its life. Eman secures it in the backside. Hijime, what are you going to do? It's going to be Finn finishing the kill.
That is DEVA United crashing and burning. Burned down by Supercan. Out of control. 7K gold lead at 6 minutes, man. Take a look at the gold difference, especially in that mid lane. 2,600 gold ahead of Hijime. He's not allowed to play the game. Supercan though, is he gonna get picked off?
We're Dragon here, untargetable, but will fall as well. DEVA United, not enough firepower here. Falls at 1. Now Super Luke, the Dragon Rider, will find the Petrify on towards Watt and secures it. Super Luke might be hungry, but no, it is actually Sorizo taken down in that mid.
Bigatron Alpha, full confidence. Look at Super Luke just dancing around, and it feels like Bigatron Alpha, again, the same thing in game number 1. They're forcing the fights against DEVA United. This time around, they have better utilities. They have better abilities to, you know, accumulate the fights, just jumping with the Last Insanity, the Black Dragon form. DEVA United, they can't really respond.
Alright. Dance Spear of Alpha. The passive from Super Luke finds the kill.
The Shah residue by Super Luke, just taking out DEVA again and again. 5-0 on this Utah with no solution in sight. DEVA were supposed to be the ones to control, to slow down Bigatron, but Bigatron are inevitable. They take the next turtle and they're still looking for more. DEVA lost, confused on what to do, who to target. There's not a single easy target for them to go for at this point. And everyone is just covering each other so well from Bigatron. 9K as they try and brute force for this next turret.
You would think they would be looking for a counter initiate from DEVA United, but it doesn't feel like they have the answer. Project Inform!
Oh, Super Loop finds Ray now in the mid. So Rizzo will try to escape, but the damage will come through. Hijime finds a shutdown, but Bigatron, they will restabilize here with the Lord 80 seconds. But Moreno, man, is this it? Moeza will not be able to find a good ground control, but Bigatron,
oh my,
they're just toying the gods.
Moreno even taking some turret shots just for effect. Hijime picks up the shutdown, but look at the danger coming in from Bigatron. He has the Ice Queen's wand though, so the slowing game is on point at this point, but turret falls down. Bigatron look for more.
Well, see real world revelation pop immobilizing Ray, but they will stand still with 5. Bigatron, they're trying to find that window with discipline as well, knowing that 45 seconds, the Lord will spawn.
Total disrespect towards the gods. Bigatron Alpha, it feels like this is just a walk in the park for them. 21-2, and it's still the 8th minute of the game. I don't see a window of opportunity where DEVA United could just use and come back and slap back the red robots.
For DEVA, I think Bigatron needs to make a catastrophic mistake for them to even find something. Unless they go for a massive combo and Bigatron really don't respawn at all, maybe then something can happen, because at a 10k gold lead, going for the turret right here, even before the Lord is even in the picture.
Oh my goodness. This is such a tough and bitter pill to swallow. And if you see him on frontlining like that, it is full confidence in the hands of Bigatron Alpha. DEVA United, they are just trying to hold their ground and forcefully scamper away the players of Bigatron Alpha as they relocate and reposition themselves for this Lord take. DEVA, they will relinquish and concede all advantages in the line of dawn.
They're gonna take this next Lord, no contest. While in the meantime, Moreno asserts his dominance as always. Stays in the front, stays in vision, pops the recalls as Moeza catches a glimpse of the Black Dragon form. Super Luke will not find Watt though, but Moeza.
No, Power Slash will be triggered, but Moeza will calmly step away. Now, DEVA, they will turn the space here. Mind you, structures from the side of Bigatron Alpha remains untouched.
When I took a look at that Black Dragon form, Super Luke skipped Moeza, but this time they were able to catch Watt. Thankfully, Watt was recalling, and now the siege towards the base. Will this be the end of DEVA United? We will see.
This might be it. The Haymaker from Bigatron Alpha. DEVA United now receives a lot of damage. Terrified as well. Final Slash. Final and Last Insanity as well will claim that life. Now with the backside will fall. So Rizzo trying to hold on, trying to clear the wave. But Amon claims a double. Looking for the triple as Watts falls as well. They will go for the ends. And Bigatron Alpha, they will remain on top.